Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Lando Calrissian in the Skiff Guard disguise. So this is a figure that I've sort of been watching for a little bit, price going up and down, but this hit $18.69 on Amazon with free one-day shipping, so I figured I better snag it. And as you can see, it comes in the red and black box, and through the window you can see the figure comes with his helmet and a big old, looks like an axe of some sort. It's pretty cool. And you've got a nice looking picture of Lando there. On that side of the box, the front window wraps around and you've got the large font and the regular font. It's all red on that side, and this Lando is number 76. The top of the box is just black. On the bottom of the box, I have a barcode sticker over the barcode, and there's a whole bunch of stuff no one reads. And on the back of the box, you've got a short bio in various languages, the same picture as the front, and some more stuff no one ever reads. I'm gonna get Skiff Guard Lando open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so I got Lando Skiff Guard out of the box, and let's just take a look at him from head to toe. You know, this face is really good. I think this figure came out in 2018, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was the first year of photoreal. I think, but this face looks really, really good. I mean, if you want to compare it to the Bespin Lando 40th anniversary, it's very similar. It's very similar. The hair's a little bit different. Yeah, it's close to this one. And then comparing it to the new General Lando, you know, this one's a little more, I don't know, well, not happy. It's not quite as serious looking, but it's still, this is still a really good face to be 3 years old. Yeah, I've got no complaints about this at all. I mean, the skin tone is good. I think the hair sculpt is really nice. The eyes look really good. The nose, the mustache is classic Billy D. Williams. I think from the side it looks really good. Yeah, they did a nice job on this face. I'm impressed. You know, and then moving on to the outfit, this little armor plate on the front, it kind of looks like it's, you know, like a hammered look. It's really good. It's got some weathering, got some nice texture here. But this is really nicely detailed here. And these shoulder pads are nicely done. I got some nice detail sculpted in. And that's what the other one looks like, just more of the same. And I think this is pretty much screen accurate. You know, with these little beads up here, rivets or whatever they are. All this down here, once again, it's got a nice hammered look to it. Looks really good. Got some straps going around, nicely detailed. Got some nice texture on this undershirt. Some really nice wrinkles on the sleeves. The van brace on the right arm looks really good. Once again, that hammered look, you know, bronze, or I don't know what it's made of, but it looks great. And that's what the other sleeve looks like, just more the same. And of course, you're minus the van brace on this side, but that looks great. And this little front piece got some nice weathering, some nice detail on this belt, nice texture. Yeah, really good. Some more sculpt back here, looks really nice. Got this little area in here. And the pants are surprisingly clean. I mean, they look good, but I don't know, I kind of wish they would have dirtied up the pants a little bit. And that's what the back of the pants look like. Some more wrinkles. And these straps and the boots, nice wrinkles, really nice detail on these boots, nice tread, got some little sculpt going on up here. Now this strap here, what's supposed to be a strap, is a little lighter on this side than, say, compared to this side. This one's a lot more prevalent, a lot darker. This one, I don't know, it's like they didn't paint it enough. I don't know, it's barely noticeable, but it's kind of bugging me. But you know, as far as the look of the outfit, I think it's pretty screen accurate to what we saw in Return of the Jedi, especially this up here. I mean, this looks really good with these straps going on. I mean, this, I like it. I think it looks great. So let's take a look at articulation on this Lando. So the head, just like all of them, can turn side to side. You've got some pretty good tilt. You've got some forward and back at the neck. He can look down about that much, and he can look up just to there. So these shoulder pads are soft up here. They are pegged in down here, which I thought was kind of interesting. But even if you have the shoulder pad plugged in, the arm can get up to there. Now this one over here is a little tighter, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it. That's as far as that one goes up. I don't know what's going on, but it's super tight. Now obviously with it pegged in down here, it can't rotate except about right there. But if you just unpeg it, then the arm can rotate all the way around. You've got a pretty deep cut on the elbow joint. That is as far as the right hand will go, which is not bad at all. But the left arm gets even higher. That's pretty impressive. You've got a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. So the right hand appears to be hinged up and down, but it's sort of blocked by this van brace. Yeah, you don't get a whole lot of movement there. And you've got a side-to-side hinge on the left hand. He's got a swivel at the mid-torso, some crazy tilt. And I'm kind of having bad luck lately. This thing is super loose. It doesn't crunch forward at all, but it's got some ridiculous back. And again, this thing is just crazy loose. I don't know if I'm going to have to like throw some Mod Podge up in there and try to, tighten it up. But yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. He's got an upper thigh swivel. So this front piece is nice and soft, so that allows the legs to get up to there. Yeah, this guy's just flopping all over the place. The legs go out that far. They don't go back a whole lot. You've got double jointed knees that get all the way up. The feet go down that far. They go up that far. And you've got some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, there's the helmet. And I think this thing is pretty screen accurate to what we saw in the movie. I mean, all this like supposed to be bone up in here looks really, really good. This is pretty accurate. The curve of this and this, I think it's very similar to what we saw. All these sticking up, I think these look great. And the top, all these little nubbins, I don't know, rivets or whatever you want to call them, I think they look really good. I think it's kind of made to look like whatever material it's made of. I mean, this is, I don't know, it could be some kind of leather, but it looks really good. Nice texture. I mean, it's a good looking helmet. So let's see what it looks like on him. And that just slides on really nice. And yeah, that's Lando. I mean, it looks really, really good. I like it. It's a great looking helmet. I think they did a really nice job all in here. This, that, these teeth. I mean, yeah. And again, that's what the back looks like. Kind of the same theme up here, kind of going on with the undershirt, kind of matching. Yeah, that looks really nice. Now, one thing I've found, it kind of wants to move around a little bit. It's very loose, so you kind of have to, I don't know, it kind of sits down and kind of sits forward, what looks like forward. But, to see his face, that's kind of what you have to do. Just bring it down a little bit. And with the nice deep cut on the elbow, you can almost get his hand up there to recreate that scene of him sort of pulling his mask down. That's close. I mean, you can force it up there. It's very close. You can almost get there. But the left hand gets even higher. Or left arm, I should say. Yeah, too bad he wasn't using the left hand in the movie, because that is, practically there. And there's his other accessory, this little axe. I'm sure it's some kind of vibro axe. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty much cast all in one color, just a gray plastic. But I think the detail is nice. And if the light hits it just right, it kind of looks like that's a blade, like an edge. Yeah, like that. And it looks pretty good. All this little sculpt in here, I think looks great. There's another shot of the blade shining. But yeah, all these little nubbins in here look great. This little bit, I think, is pretty screen accurate. And you got some knobbies on the handle for him to hold on to, because obviously in this little slick area, he's not going to be able to hold it. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool looking weapon. And as far as him holding it, the fingers are pretty tight. You kind of have to go for the smooth part of the shaft first and slide it up to whatever, part you want in each hand. So the right hand can be down there. And then you can sort of hook the left hand in there in this little smooth section and then slide it up to where the knobbies are. And I think he holds that very well like that. It ain't going anywhere. But he's so loose, this middle section. This is really bothering me. But yeah, it's a pretty good look. Or you can have him holding it low like this, like he's getting ready to jab somebody. I think that looks pretty nice. And of course you can do the reverse, having him hold it high on the right and low on the left. And I think that looks good too. So yeah, as far as the articulation in the arms, I mean, you got some pretty good options as far as posing. It's a great figure. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I picked this thing up. I mean, $18 and change on Amazon with 1-day delivery. Couldn't pass it up, and I could not be more pleased. I mean, this is a really, really nicely detailed figure, and it's got great articulation in the arms. I'm pretty bummed about this up here being so loose. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I may just shoot some Mod Podge or some floor wax or something under there to tighten it up. But it's just so loose. But yeah, I don't know. It's a minor gripe. So the helmet does want to kind of slide everywhere. It just kind of barely sits on his head. It does move. So that's another minor gripe. But if he's just sitting on the shelf, I mean, that is Skiff Guard Lando. I think they did a great job with everything. But yeah, those are minor gripes. I think overall, I like this figure a lot. And as far as scale, there he is next to the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. So with the helmet on, he's a hair taller. He's shorter than Vader. Of course, he's taller than Luke. And he's about the same size as the other Landos with the helmet off, which is, you know, just as it should be. But I think these two look good together. And of course, he's always in here with me. Big sweet boy. Yeah, but please comment below. I would love to hear from you guys and share your thoughts on Skiff Guard Lando. I, for one, really like this figure. I'm glad I picked it up. And if you like videos on Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. I'm always posting something on Black Series, and I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.